Taylor Swift is the only performer in history to win all four major Grammy Awards in 1 year. She is one of the best-selling musical artists in the world. Taylor Swift is known for her active charity work. She is an ardent defender of copyright. Taylor Swift is one of the most popular personalities on social media. Taylor Alice Swift was born December 13, 1989. A magical musical phoenix, soared to fame from the provincial town of Reading, Pennsylvania. Already at an early age, Taylor showed an amazing talent for music, passionately singing melodies and composing her own songs. Her parents, Scott and Andrea Swift, realized that a real star was growing in front of them and did everything possible to develop her musical potential. At the age of 10, Taylor began to write her first songs. And at 11 she already knew how to play the guitar, which was given to her by her grandmother. This was just the beginning of an incredible musical journey. Perhaps few people know that, in addition to music, Taylor also showed an interest in theater and drama during her school years. She actively participated in school productions, putting a piece of her unique energy and passion into each role. Moving to the musical capital of America, Nashville, became for Taylor Swift a real magic. Doors were opened to her in a world where every note soars to the heavens and every dream is closer than it seems. Her determination and talent was noticed in the midst of her teenage years, when she signed her first contract with the renowned Sony OA TV Music Publishing as early as 14 years old. However, what many don't know is that her first steps on the road to fame were far from easy. In 2006, at the age of 16, the light saw her debut album Taylor Swift, which instantly hit the music charts and filled the hearts of millions of fans. But here's an important fact. This album was not only Taylor's debut as a performer, but also as a songwriter. Every track was filled with her soul, every word a drop of her dreams. The single Tim McGraw from this album was a true triumph, and the launching point for her impressive career. It not only rose in the charts, but also left an unforgettable trace in the hearts of listeners, becoming an indisputable proof that in front of us is not just a young girl, but a musical genius. The following years, after the release of the debut album, Taylor Swift, were a time of intense creativity and continuous growth for Taylor Swift. Her second album, Fearless, released in 2008, became a true musical phenomenon. It is important to note that Taylor wrote most of the songs for this album on her own, which emphasizes her multifaceted talent. However, behind her prominence, there are many highlights and events that made her career a real success. In 2009, a conflict with rap star Kanye West at the MTV Video Music Awards came her way. This incident, where West interrupted her performance and stated that Beyoncé deserved this award, came as a shock to many, but Taylor didn't break down. She showed incredible composure and dignity, which drew admiration and support from millions of her fans. Her third album, Speak Now, released in 2010, was also a huge success. It was written and recorded by herself, which brought even more depth and sincerity to her music. This album became a kind of personal diary of Taylor, in which she revealed her thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Taylor Swift did not stop there, and continued her journey to the top of the music industry with each new album. Her album Red, released in 2012, was the next phase of her impressive musical journey. This album introduced new musical experiments and styles that emphasized her uniqueness and skill as a performer and author. One of the key moments in Taylor's career was her decision to move from country to pop music. Her album 1989, released in 2014, was a powerful reflection of that transition. It was another landmark achievement for the artist, bringing her many awards and recognition in the music world. It was also Taylor's first album, in which all the songs were written by herself with no co-composing contributions. One of the most impressive moments in Taylor Swift's career was her musical tour 1989 World Tour, which covered many countries and won millions of hearts of fans around the world. Her energetic performances, colorful costumes and exciting stage production made this tour unforgettable for everyone who had the good fortune to attend it. Taylor Swift has always been known for her ability to evolve and experiment in music and style. She doesn't rest on her laurels and is constantly looking for new ways to express herself. Through her music, one of the most notable moments in her style evolution was the transition from country to pop music. Taylor's first albums were predominantly country-oriented. But with the release of Red, and especially 1989, she began experimenting with pop music. This transition was thorough and successful, bringing her even more fame and recognition. Her musical visions have also become more daring and experimental. She is not afraid to tell stories through her songs and take on challenging and relevant topics. For example, in her album Reputation, she explores the topic of public perception and reactions to it, which adds new depths and layers of significance to her work. In addition, Taylor Swift has always been known for her unique style and image. She inspires millions of people not only with her music, but also with her style. Her images on and off stage have always been characterized by freshness, originality, and unique charm. In addition to her magnificent musical talent, Taylor Swift is also known for her active participation in public life and charity. She not only creates beautiful music, but also uses her popularity to support various social and political initiatives. One of the most famous moments in her public activities was her open dispute with Apple Music in 2015. Back then, Taylor refused to allow her songs to be used on the platform because of its free trial policy, which she felt infringed on the rights of musicians. Her public outcry led to Apple Music changing its policy of paying musicians, which was a victory for the entire music community. Taylor is also an active supporter of women's rights and fights for equality. She has become a symbol of feminism and takes part in various campaigns and events to fight gender discrimination and inequality. In addition, Taylor Swift is known for her generous donations to charity. She actively supports many organizations working in education, animal welfare, fighting cancer, and many other areas. Taylor Swift is a name that will remain in the hearts of fans and influence the music industry for years to come. Her career knows no limits, and each new album, performance, or project becomes a reason for excitement and anticipation for her millions of fans around the world. Taylor has already left an incredible mark on musical history, and her influence will be felt for generations to come. Her music not only entertains and inspires, but also evokes emotion, thought, and makes us see the world from a new perspective. Don't miss out on new videos and unique content. Subscribe to our channel today.